break it down and we're gonna share with you guys a really good recommendations for oily acne-prone skin. If you are watching this right now, actually this very comment got the most likes. So I think a lot of people do have oily and acne-prone skin, or large percentage of our Wishtrenders do. Most people with oily skin types, as we mentioned before, they try to kind of skip their cream step because they feel like it's oily already and they don't want to make it more oilier, right? So this actually can cause even more problems for your skin. Your skin, when it's dehydrated, it can send the wrong message to your brain saying, produce more oil, my skin is dry. So already you have such more oil content than moisture content on your skin. However, with this wrong message, it's gonna start creating more sebum for you, and you're gonna have excessive sebum, and it's gonna cause breakouts, clogging of the pores, and so many other skin concerns. So I think oily skin, by definition, has more oil content compared to moisture content. So it's important to keep the skin moisturized to stop the increase of the oil on the skin. All right, so we're gonna be talking about, oh my gosh, so we're gonna be sharing all of these products very soon, and then we're gonna have to move to the sexy B cam, the close up. But before that, we're gonna be sharing conditions for a good cream for oily skin types. So the first one is something that keeps your skincare simple as a pimple. That rhymes.
Okay.
Like all the
simple
time.
For your pimple.
Okay. And then the second thing is avoid products that are too rich or that is too nourishing, because that can cause breakouts as well. The third thing is something with less of the oil content and higher moisture content. And the fourth thing is that it helps to control sebum and that it helps to remove dead skin cells. So we have 3 recommendations. Can you tell us the 3?
The 3 recommendations we got was the I'm From Vitamin Tree Water Gel. Do I open it?
Oh, should we go to the B cam now? Yeah, let's go like in a little bit more.
Can you move this?
Oh, let's go a little bit more. Hi, how are you guys? We're here. We're happy.
So this is the vitamin water tree gel. Tree water gel.
Right. Can I be the okay lady that look at this texture. It's so
super light.
It's super light. I like how cooling it is, and I love the fact that I think oily skin types or acne-prone skin types will really love this.
Right. It's super light, and it's like it has a light finish, so it's very hydrating. But it's like it absorbs really fast. So I think it's very like it's very good for like oily and people that have like oily skin.
Right.
Yeah.
I think the second recommendations is the by Wishtrend 75 Maximizing Cream, right? If you have more of kind of, I have combination skin, so where's the camera? Hello. So I have really oily T-zone and then my U-zone is really dry. So for me personally, this is too light for me, but I really love it on my T-zone, or I love using it as like a sleeping mask. But the 75 Maximizing Cream is also a really good choice for oily acne-prone skin types. It has a really fluffy texture, I would say like a whipping cream almost. I'll show you here. Can you see? And I remember like when I first started working for Wishtrend, like my skin was so it was so sensitive. Now it's healthier, but it was too sensitive that I couldn't use any of the vitamin creams. But this one, it has natural vitamins, so it's very gentle on the skin, and at the same time it's really hydrating, and I love adding it with my vitamin drop because of the synergy effect. I think it works really well. So this is another great cream for oily acne-prone skin types. And we have one more recommendations for you guys, right? Which was the hibiscus cream. Tell me more about the hibiscus cream.
So before we go on to the hibiscus cream, like you said, like the vitamin products, it's very good for acne-prone skin. So like using the vitamin C and E together, it makes it creates a synergy effect, which removes dead skin cells and it brightens the skin.
Right. So it's like, I'll rather, if I'm using a vitamin C already, I would back it up with the cream like this, right?
Like, it's very recommended for the C and E to be used.
Definitely. I heard like in studies, they would say it would boost up the effect even 4 times. So I think, yeah, I would definitely invest in a vitamin E cream. So this is wonderful. So can you explain a little bit about hibiscus cream? Because I've tried it a few times, but for me, it was a little bit strong for me personally because I have extremely sensitive skin.
Right.
How was it for you guys?
So like the hibiscus cream, it has like people at our company, they have very good recommendations, especially because the texture is very light, but it's very like, it's a exfoliant cream, but it's very gentle on the skin. So you can use it on a daily basis,
Right.
but it's not really irritating for the skin.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll show you the texture.
Yeah.
I can show the texture too. It's so pretty.
I know, and it's pink.
It's
for
really
Valentine's
pretty.
Day.
Galentine's Day!
Valentine's
Okay,
Day.
I learned something new today. So this is so cute. And then, I don't know if you can see, but it has a really like,
Buttery texture.
yeah, look at that. Oh, I don't want to waste that, but it's very light. And for me and some of the staff here, because it does remove dead skin cells really effectively, but it can be a little bit irritating if I use it for both day and night routine.
Right.
I only use it about like 3 to 4 times at night routine only, or sometimes I would use it on top of my cream, and that would work beautifully. I'm gonna just soak that in.
And this, it's pink, right? And there's no artificial. I just can't get over how pretty the color is.
It's really pretty.
Yeah. And there's no artificial like ingredients added for the color.
Right.
So no other like additive colors on it. It's very natural, and it's because of the hibiscus that makes it really pink and pretty.
And which is like a really popular ingredient these days. I've
Right.
seen a lot of like products with hibiscus, and even the tea, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people drink it as
Tea
well.
is very good for you know, antioxidants.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fun! 재밌다! I'm having so
But
much
I'm so
fun!
nervous. I'm sorry. They keep telling me to like raise my voice, but you know, like, I can't. I'm very nervous right now, so
You
I
know
hope
what?
y'all bear with me.
Everyone loves you, and I don't think that anyone can tell that you're nervous. I couldn't tell that you're nervous either. So they asked, Christina asked, the hibiscus cream is exfoliating cream, right? Yes, actually it's a cream with an exfoliating effect. So you can use it, of course, as a hydrating cream too, but at the same time, it has that effect to remove that skin cell. So it'll be a really good cream to start adding to your routine.
And Raw Salmonella says it looks like pink
yogurt. It does.
That's a cute nickname.
Oh, pink yogurt 너무
Yogurt.
괜찮다. I like that. Hashtag pink yogurt. That's so cute. And and then Raw also said, wow, I'm learning so much.
Aw.
All right, so perfect. And what did you use to make your skin less sensitive? I think personally for me, from the three products, or even other products as well, some of my favorites to make my skin more healthier and, you know, like strengthen my skin barrier was, we're gonna be talking about this cream very soon, but the Rich Moist Soothing Cream.
Right.
I love that one, and I love the 75 cream. I think these two are great combination to make your skin healthier and more stronger as well. All right, guys, so I'm so excited. I'm having so much fun. If you have any questions about the products that we're talking about, please continue asking.
So also, if you have any concerns regarding acne, we definitely recommend the new spa cream,
Yay!
the by Wishtrend 3% sulfur 3% clean gel. This is
Here we go.
Becam.
Sexy cam, Becam. Okay.
So this is highly recommended by our staffs, and it received a lot of feedback on how it shows immediate effects on people.
Right.
So to elaborate more on sulfur, sulfur itself has an anti-inflammatory and soothing effect. And because it's a gel type product, it absorbs fast and has a light finish. So for those who have acne prone skin, I know that we talked about like oily acne prone skin in the beginning of the life. We like truly recommend it, and we're doing like an exclusive launching event at wishtrend.com. So please go check it out.
Marketing MD from Global Marketing.
Please go to wishtrend.com because we're doing a 10% sale right now.
Yes. I'm one of the staff that saw a good effect like right off the bat.
Yeah.
I got a huge big old pimple right next to my nose, and then I think I put a really thick layer like this. I didn't do like a thin layer, but I put a big old chunk on it, and then the next day it improved like 70-80% the size wise, and then it turned my the pustule acne into something that I can pop. Like it had the pus and it was ready to be like popped, you know?
Right.
So it was very effective. effective. And I was surprised because a lot of spot treatments, they're not as effective, or you can't really see the effect, right? But this was really good.
Yeah. Sulfur, it really helps with acne. And because it's very moisturizing, because a lot of the sulfur products, people say it's dry.
Yeah, it dries out your skin. Yeah, you can feel that.
But ours, it's like a gel type. It's like a cream type.
Exactly.
So it's very moisturizing on the skin. So anyone who has like acne prone skin, we really recommend it.
Yeah.
And like
definitely.
I said, and we're doing an exclusive launching event.
10%.
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Good marketer. Good at marketing. Yeah, definitely. So this is a product that is newly launched, and I know that a lot of people are excited about it. And if you do have oily acne prone concerns, please do check it out because you do have the 10% discount.
Yes. And it's yellow.
It's yellow.
This time it's yellow.
It's pretty. I think we all do face that though, you know? It's not like we have one skin concern. We have concerns of like blackheads, oily T-zone, but at the same time it's dehydrated. And it sounds like you do have combination skin, so we are gonna give you recommendations for combination skin. And like oily skin, it can be a little bit tricky as well to pick out a good product because your T-zone is oily, however your U-zone is really dry, and it's hard to pick out just one product for your whole face. So good conditions that you need to check for combination skin types, recommendations for so good recommendations for combination skin types is you should look for a cream that hydrates only the T-zone and something that is calming at the same time, because the dry parts usually get dry patches or dead skin cells, buildup of dead skin cells. And then the third thing you should definitely look for is something that is rich in nutrients but that has like a light finish, you know. And number 4 is something that balances out the oil and moisture level of your content.
I think that's the most important.
The fourth one?
Yeah. The oil moisture level of the skin.
Right.
Like combination skin, like I feel like they think they have dry skin or they think they have oily skin. So it's very important to find like a product that helps with oil and moisture level. Yeah,
I so agree with you on that one too. For me personally, I loved the third one because it has to be rich or hydrating enough, but you don't want a nasty finish. Like you don't want a rich finish that like the cream or the oil just kind of sits on top of your skin and clogs everything. So I think those two will be definitely some of our personal favorites that you should definitely look for. So we have 4 cream recommendations for combination skin from Wishtrend.com, and the very first one is the Clear's Rich Moist Soothing Cream. And then we also have the I'm From Mugwort Cream.
Wait, am I supposed to do this?
Yeah. And then and then we have the By Wishtrend 75 Maximizing Cream, which I'm gonna hold for you. And then we also have the All Over Lotion. Yeah, so we have these 4 for you guys. So should we start with each one and just share why we like it or why we recommend it for these skin types?
First one is the Claire's Rich Moist Soothing Cream. Well, this is one of the best sellers, obviously, and it's very suitable for any skin type. So obviously, if you have like very sensitive skin, or if you don't have sensitive skin, it's very like suitable for all skin types, and it's like non-irritant. But it's super moisturizing as well.
So this is like one of my first loves, I think, you know?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, this one and the blue cream, I guess. But for combination skin, I feel like this will be very, very, it will suit you really well. And like Rachel mentioned, it has really good ingredients like ceramides in here. But look at the finish. It's like not oily, it's not rich, but it does soak in fully into your skin, and it does lock in all the moisture that you need to lock in. So this is a really good choice for you. I would say the second one that we talked about was the Mugwort, right? So I'm gonna show you this. I'm like someone that's kind of obsessed with Mugwort. I really love Mugwort, and as you know, I love Mugwort essence. I love the Mugwort mask. I love everything from the Mugwort line from I'm From. And this especially has 73.55% Mugwort as well. So smell is just beautiful. Some people might not like it because it feels like a very oriental medicinal type of scent, but I'm like such a granny. I love it. I'm like obsessed. She knows what a granny I am.
She likes it.
I love it.
But it's like a natural scent, so I think it's not too
strong. It's very subtle as well. it has like a beautiful little bit of a beige color. It's not white, I would say. And I personally was very surprised because I thought it would be more thicker, but it's very light. So it's very hydrating, but at the same time, it's light and it soaks in beautifully into your skin. And I have combination skin, and I personally really like this one. I love everything I'm from, especially the Mugwort line, but the cream did not disappoint at all. So this soaks in beautifully as well.
And Mugwort itself, it's very calming on the skin, so it's really good for combination skin as well.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next cream for you guys. So what was the next cream? The 75 Maximizing Cream.
Again.
So I would say that maybe this is like recommended for all skin types too, right?
So I guess it depends like what kind of like your skin condition. So if you think your skin is a bit more oily than dry, or like, if you're combination, then I feel like this would be the perfect cream. It's like not oily, light texture, and has a fresh finish. So yeah, you can use this cream both on the morning and at night.
Yeah, definitely, because it does contain natural vitamins. Sometimes if you use like vitamin C serum during the daytime, it can make your skin a little bit more sensitive to the sunlight, but you don't have to worry about it with this one. But you do, of course, have to wear sunscreen. But yeah, so we're gonna move on to the next one, which is one of my favorite products. You like it too?
Oh, this is one of my favorite products.
Oh, that's just, I love this one.
I'm like looking at the stamp.
There's like a way that you have to say it though, the name.
Oh, why?
Because I said so. There's you gotta kind of dance it. You have to say all over lotion.
Oh no, I can't do that. Wait, you're asking me for too much right now. I'm already very nervous, so I can't do that dance.
Okay. I'll just do it for you in the sun. All over lotion.
Oh yeah.
I love saying it like that.
Okay, she has 5 years experience. I'm a noob. So.
But you're taking my spot.
No, I'm not taking no one's spot.
Cute. Perfect.
Okay. So can you explain this?
Yeah. Well, first of all, this is Claire's Supple Preparation All Over Lotion, and so this rich moisturizing lotion cream came out first, and then the All Over Lotion came out. And when I first heard about it, I was kind of like skeptical a little bit because it said it can use for both body and you can use it for your face. And anything that says that you can use for both face and body, you feel like it's not gonna really work for your face or it's gonna break you out and things like that. But the ingredients are very, very similar. That's like one of the secrets. It has such amazing, good quality ingredients in here, and it's very hydrating. But the texture is lighter.
Yeah, it's way lighter.
Yeah, and I love how it gives you that immediate hydration, and your skin feels like it was already just like a healthy, hydrated skin, you know? So I really like this one. Should I show them the texture while you share your opinion?
So I feel like this what is it? This cream. So the Supple Preparation All Over Lotion.
Thank you. I saw that. I saw her dance.
So what I usually do is use a toner and this cream together. So like I put it on a cotton swab or cotton pad, and I'll put the toner first, and then I'll put this and put it on my face like as a mask. So I know Wishtrend TV did like a cream DIY mask. Yeah. That's, I feel like if you have combination skin or if you have oily skin, I think that's perfect for getting your skin to like level out and evens out everything. So I think that's like the perfect combination.
Recipe.
Yeah, it's like a very good combination.
I love how it's calming too.
Yeah.
Yet at the same time, it's very soothing.
Yeah.
And I love what you do as well because skin with a little bit of sensitivity, every time you do wash your face at night, you do feel some type of irritation.
Right.
But I think it's a great tip for you to do that for daily. And it's huge. It's a good price, right? And you can use it for both. For me personally, I share this a lot in my DIY tips on my channel, or when I'm lazy. So like skincare for when you're drunk. So you just come home and then you just put it all over your face and body. So it just makes life much easier.
Yeah, and like you said, because it's a jumbo size, I feel like you can use it like for how many months? 6 months?
Right,
and you'll still be fine. Yeah.
All right, guys. So I hope that these tips were helpful for you. So this is a great question. So we're gonna be recommending products for dry skin types, and there are many different causes for redness or rosacea. Rosacea may be a little bit more severe, condition, but we do get redness often. A lot of us, I think all of us do, right? At a certain time of the day, or because of the environmental stressors and things like that. But not caring for the oil and moisture balance of your skin can also create dryness plus redness at the same time. So when you do have dry skin, it's important to hydrate your skin with moisture and to create a layer of oil to prevent the moisture from evaporating, right? So we gotta lock it in. So that's why sometimes some people just want to use toners and serums, but you do have to add in something, the creams with the oils, to lock in the moisture. That's very, very important. So good conditions, conditions that you should definitely check out for good creams for dry skin types is number one, something that can provide both the moisture content and the oil content. Number two is something that creates the protective hydrating layer on the surface of the skin, so it can lock it all in, so that all the things that you're doing, like the sheet masking and serums and toners, that it won't go away. So you do have to lock in the moisture. The third thing is something that is rich and hydrating enough, that has a really good ingredient, such as like hyaluronic acids or ceramides. Those are some of the ingredients that you should definitely look for in the ingredient list when you look for creams. So we're going to be recommending 2 creams from Wishtrend.com for dry skin types. And what are they?
They're the I'm From Honey Cream. Ta-da! Ta-da! So it's like a honeycomb
Shaped. Oh, it's cute.
It's cute. It's very cute. And it's a glass bottle.
Right. I like that about I'm From. They have glass bottles and stuff. So.
And the next one is the Claire's Vitamin E Mask.
One of our Wishtrender's favorites. So we have these 2 for you guys, right? And the honey cream is, I would say it's very hydrating and rich, but the finish itself is not sticky, and it really gives your skin the energy and the hydration and the plumpness that it really needs. And I personally like propolis or honey in my products for acne prone skin, because when I first heard about propolis or honey for my acne prone skin, when I didn't know, I thought that it would break me out, because you immediately think something rich or too thick. But propolis or honey has such great antioxidants, anti-inflammation, antibacterial effects, so it's a really good cream for especially dry skin types, but even if you do have other skin concerns as well. So I'm gonna show them the texture.
But me personally, because I have oily skin, I don't really like the honey texture.
It's too gunky for you, right?
It's too thick for my skin. So I think if you have like oily kind of combination that's more towards oily skin, I feel like it's not like the best choice for moisturizer.
Even if you want to use it, you would feel like it's too rich for you, right?
Yeah.
Got you. So I'm gonna show you the texture.
And the texture, after you like apply it, I feel like this cream, it kind of glazes on top of your skin.
It has like that film. Right. So I'm gonna show you the texture. We're gonna soak it in.
Like, it's not oily, but it's very moisturizing, I feel like. So if you have dry skin, I feel like this is like one of the creams that we would really recommend.
I think it's so cool to have you here today, because a lot of times like Casper and I have like combination skin, so we needed someone with oily skin that can give their opinion, so it was really nice to have you. Saying that, you have to come back next time. You have to come visit us often, So as you can see, it does feel a little bit rich, but you do have to fully soak it in. I personally really love it because I have combination skin. I feel like it works great under makeup. And I feel like it keeps my skin really hydrated throughout the winter times, because sometimes for me, I need something really rich, or my skin is gonna start like becoming really flaky and dry. So this is a good cream for dry skin types. And one more recommendations that we have.
Does the honey cream smell like the honey serum?
What do you think?
Kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like a natural honey scent, but it does smell like honey.
Right. I would say it smells like the honey serum, but the honey mask smells a little bit different. Yeah. So this and the serum smells pretty like similar, but it's not rich either. I mean, it's not strong either. It's very subtle.
Yeah, it's subtle.
Okay. How about black snail? I think we do have some ingredients with snail on wishtrend.com, and snail mucin is such a great ingredient for hydration or for dry skin especially. So yes, that's a really good one to look for as well in ingredients. And is it bad that I use body lotion on my face? If it's specifically for body, for your body only, we would recommend for you to use something that is for the face, because it will have maybe sometimes very similar ingredients and things like that, but the percentage may be a little bit different, and the formulation is targeting two different things, you know? So yes. All right, so should we recommend the next one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the next one is the Claire's Vitamin E Mask.
Oh, so you have a lot of things to say about this, yeah?
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Wait, so I feel like the E Mask, one big like characteristic of this is the texture, definitely.
Right.
So it's like a pudding-like texture. So
it's kind of fun.
Yeah, it is fun. So basically, if you mix it around, like, wait, can I do this?
Yeah, of course.
If I do this, and if you leave it for like 10 minutes, it comes back to the original shape.
Exactly, like back to the how it was before.
Yeah.
It's a very pudding-like texture, so it's kind of interesting. Like when you first touch it, you will see this kind of. Let me show that. So when you first put it on, you have this type of texture, like a pudding-like texture, and then you melt it in. And then it becomes like a serum essence-like texture like this. So it's kind of fun to play around with.
Right.
Yeah, and I personally, as we mentioned before, love using this with the vitamin C serum because it just gives that boost effect. And I don't use it as a mask. The name itself is a mask, but we use it, a lot of people use it as a cream as well, right? So I love this.
So one thing about this, I feel like if you have oily or a combination skin that is more towards oily skin, I think it depends on how much you use.
The amount matters.
The amount matters. So even if you have oily skin, if you want to try this out, it's if you just have like the right amount, and it's perfect for the skin. Because I use it like especially during the winter time, because even though I have oily skin, I still feel like a bit dry.
Right.
So I use this, and it's very perfect if you have like the right amount.
Yeah. How much would you use for oily skin?
So I would. So like this, I would use around this much.
I see. I would use probably twice as much, but this is perfect probably for oily skin types. And then you can kind of measure on your own, you know, try little by little. But
if I usually use it during the night.
As a night cream to give that extra love.
The extra,
for sure.
Hydration.
Yeah, and I like this too because it's gentle. Because I imagine that it will be if something's effective. Sometimes we have the misunderstanding that it will be like strong for my skin, but this was really gentle on my skin. And it was really nice to use the vitamin with the vitamin drop. So good synergy effect, and you see a more brightened complexion, and it also contains niacinamide, which is an excellent ingredient for brightening your skin tone, evening out your uneven skin tone as well. So and it has adenosine too, really good for wrinkle care as well. So this is a great product for dry skin types as well. Yay!
So for those of you who are thinking like what's a good moisturizer, or like what's a good skincare routine for your skin to be like never ever dry.
Never ever
dries. So like this is one of the skincare routine that we usually recommend for our customers, is that we use the toner and the fundamental ampoule mist.
I love that one.
Yeah, the new fundamental ampoule mist, and then we'll use like a serum or an ampoule, and then put the mist in between, and then the cream and the mist. Right. So basically, you use the mist in between all of the skincare steps.
Right. So you're giving that kind of extra hydration and calming, right?
Right. And so this routine was really recommended by one of our product developers.
Right.
For Claire's.
Yeah.
And by using the mist in between the steps, it really locks in the moisture for like full hydration. So basically, you're like locking in the moisture with the mist.
Right. And we do want to recommend this tip for the nighttime, because in the morning time it may be like too much layers, and then I love saying this, but it will give you lotion boogers. You know?
I know what you mean.
Yeah, when the product doesn't soak in, and it like gives you like those little booger looking
it's
thingies.
like the eraser.
Yeah.
Right? I know what you
Don't you love it? Lotion boogers.
Is that something you made up? Or is it out there?
I just made it.
Oh,
and then,
you made it?
I like it. Lotion boogers. So. But everybody understood. They're like,
Yeah,
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
So I love that. So we do want to recommend it for nighttime, and then the next morning you will see a really great tint, really great effect with it. And another thing is you can use the fundamental the fundamental mist, but you don't necessarily have to use that one. You can use any of the mist that you do have at home. But we do want to recommend that you do check the ingredient list and make sure that the main ingredient is maybe grapefruit water or green tea water, because if it's thermal water, I think it's too watery, so it's not gonna lock in the moisture. And some people, ask this question a lot, but when you use mist throughout the whole summer, right, because it's hot and stuff, some people say, why does my skin get more dry? So usually those people that ask this question, I always ask them to check the ingredient list, because usually their mist, the main ingredient is the thermal water. And sometimes it doesn't have ingredients to lock in the moisture. It can actually make your skin more dry. So yeah, just check that main list before you do this tip. All right, guys. Oh, I'm having so much fun with you.
Thank you.
Are you having fun? How do you feel?
I'm less nervous.
Good.
But I'm still nervous. So I'm trying to look at the comments, try to interact with our Wishtrenders.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll read some comments. So, Raw Salmonella said, I call it eraser poop. That makes sense. And Christina said, don't be nervous. Aww.
Thank you.
And Amelie said, stop stressing, you're doing great. Okay, all right, this is wonderful, guys. It's really good to see your comments. Thank you guys so much. It's really, I love it that you guys are kind of enjoying this right now, and hopefully this was very helpful for you guys. Best serum for super dry skin. What do you think?
Serum for super dry skin. Super dry skin on wishtrend.com. I'm thinking, because I don't have dry skin.
Yeah.
So
I was thinking maybe the honey serum, or personally I like the ginseng serum. But that can be recommended for all skin types.
That's so weird because I don't like both of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't use it on like a daily
skincare
routine because I don't have dry skin. So
exactly.
I don't really think about.
So it really depends on what skin concerns you do have, you know? So yeah, for super dry skin, I would personally want to recommend the Clears, not the Clears, I'm from ginseng serum, one of my favorites. And then the honey serum is really thick too, but I like the ginseng one a little bit better. I feel like it gives that like deep hydration without the rich feeling of the texture. So
yeah, like the honey line, I feel like the new honey line, it's more like it coats and glates your skin.
Exactly.
Like glazes your skin.
Exactly.
Like a donut, like you're facing a donut.
Yeah,
and it glazes it, and I feel like the ginseng, it's more like it just goes into deep within.
Perfect. Okay. All right, so thank you guys so much, and just to summarize everything, we just wanted to say, hope that you guys had fun with this, and we do want to recommend one more, the last one, and it's the Claire's Midnight Blue Calming Cream. And a lot of people ask me like, what products would you take to the deserted island, or if you could take one? And I always say the blue cream, because this is something that I personally really love. But as Rachel mentioned before, this can like differ for everyone, because I love it because I have dry skin, combination skin, and I have irritation really easily. I feel some type of sensitivity easily. So I really love this for the calming effect of it, because it contains really good ingredients.
But I think the Midnight Blue Calming Cream, everyone should have one.
Oh, yes.
Because like honestly, you don't know when you're gonna have the irritation. Even if I don't have sensitive skin, sometimes I do get redness.
Yes.
Depending on like the weather conditions. And so yeah, we saw a lot of comments concerned with like redness, and I really recommend this everyone to have one in their vanity. And so we had like many reviews, like blue cream really helped with my sunburn, and helped with like soothing my skin after popping pimples. So it's like I feel like everyone, it's like the SOS emergency thing that everybody needs. And like you said, like the ingredients, it includes like Centella asiatica extract and ceramides that strengthens the unstable skin barrier. And the guaiacol, which is like the chamomile extract, it cools down the skin from UV heat, helping the skin feel more relaxed. Thank you guys so much for participating.